Hey everybody, welcome back to the channel. And in today's video, I'll be giving my review for Flipping for Christmas, starring Marcus Rosner and Ashley Newborough as Abigail and Bo. So Abigail is asked to come home because her sister, I believe it is, has her sister's husband has inherited this house, and they are needing her there to help renovate it because they want to flip it. But there's a catch, because the person who left the house to her husband also left the house to Bo, who was a very close friend of the husband's. I think it was it the husband's grandfather? I believe it was. Flipping for Christmas.
Oh.
I think it was the husband's grandfather,
I think
wasn't
it? Was the husband's grandfather.
Yeah. He was a very close friend to the husband's grandfather, so he actually left him half the house, which I thought was a little odd, but, wasn't a huge problem with it, but just kind of odd he would leave him half the house too. But, but the problem is, Bo doesn't want to flip it and sell it. He's wanting to turn it to an inn, or like a bed and breakfast, and he wants to run it as like a bed and breakfast. So the way I figured this was going to go was she would have to try to convince him to remodel and flip it, while he would try to convince her to leave it the same and make it a bed and breakfast. Because way he talked, he didn't want to make any changes. He just wanted to leave it as is and just open it as the bed and breakfast and go from there. But this movie just wasn't a great film. I did not really feel the chemistry between Abigail and Bo. It just, to me, it wasn't there for me. The little comedic moments they try to put in didn't work for me. I didn't really care for the story all that much. I felt like it became confusing on what exactly they were doing, if they were trying to flip it, if they were trying to make it a bed and breakfast, because they ended up like remodeling, but he didn't want to remodel, but he was remodeling, but he still wanted it to be a bed and breakfast. So it kind of just confused me, the whole storyline. And so I didn't get a lot of enjoyment out of this one. I will say I thought the acting was fine from most everybody. I thought the Christmas feel could have been better. They give you a little bit, but not a whole lot. And overall, this was just a disappointing film. There wasn't a lot going for it. The story, honestly, kind of bored me. I found myself just waiting for it to be over with. But I did end up giving it a 2 out of 5, just because the acting was good. You did get a little bit of Christmas, a little tiny smidge bit of Christmas feel, and it wasn't the worst thing I've seen this year for the Christmas film. So went with the 2 out of 5. I think that was fair. I don't think this was too much of a popular one this past weekend. I definitely understand why it wasn't a good one for me. It kind of got me worried after watching this one, coming off of a great film that I gave a 5 out of 5 for, to jump into this one and give it a 2 out of 5. It really made me nervous, but definitely one that I can say that I've seen, but I wouldn't watch again. So that is everything from my review for Flipping for Christmas. So please come like, subscribe, hit the bell to be notified for our videos, and we will see you all in the next one.